Oh, whoa. File's here already. Hold on. I'm like trying to get everything set up. Hold on a second. So many things. What do you mean by super early? Oh, like just being super early into the stream, like oh, what? Wait, you were? Hold on, I have to like message my aunt real quick because she like messaged me out of the blue while after I pressed live. Hold on a second. My aunt in Japan. I was like, oh, that was not like, this is such a bad time. Okay, now I can actually open up the game. Oh shoot! I did not connect my controller in. I like disconnected it so I can charge my phone. Hold on. Oh, okay, good. It actually works. Because sometimes, like when I start the game prior to connecting my controller, sometimes it won't even work. But I guess it worked this time. Oh, hold on. I'm surprised you can't like change the language, like the actual text language, even though it says so in the Steam page. Yeah, you can only change the voices. Hold on, real quick. Because sometimes, like, some of these games I want to rather play it in Japanese, because it... Yeah, I'm looking at the Steam page and it says interface. And subtitles can be in Japanese and French, Italian, German, and 4 other languages. But how do you do that? Oh, wait. Oh. Okay, so I don't need money for this right now, so I'm gonna talk to this guy because I really like this guy.
不正流用の真犯人が倉本の親父だってこと週刊誌にスクープされてね。親父はこのまま政界引退だろう。もう時効なんで警察沙汰にはならないが道義的責任があるからな。孫の弁蔵君も離党届を出したそうだ。松下が掛け合ったか、それとも党の罪滅ぼしのつもりか。あとは私の実力が試されるばかりだね。
虎之助、まだ始めないのかよ。
演説を催促されるなんてな。私が真犯人を知りながらその公表を求めなかったくだりも記事にされていてね。20年無実の罪によく耐えたと応援してくれる人が急増しているらしい。そんなつもりはなかったのに。
You're going to be popular. Don't let your guard down. So, okay, what would make him happy? Let's see. Your true self would reveal. Nice.
そう言ってもらうのは力になるな。20年間いろいろ苦しい思いをしたが、今度の選挙で清算できそうだよ。お、こんな時間か。
清算。
君のお手伝いだが、今回で終わりにしよう、海藤君。それについてあれこれ言うつもりはない。私の推測の息を出しない話でもあるからね。それを前提に聞いてもらえるのなら、今は仕事に集中したまえ。そういう時期だ。
Dude, that scared the fuck out of me.
君はもう演説の達人だよ。こんな男を応援してくれるのだからと演説術は親身に教えてきた。だがいつしか君は私の信念を支えてくれる存在になっていた。この数ヶ月の危機を越えられたのも君の助けがあればこそだ。私は政治の王道を目指す。別の道を行く君のことを思いながらだ。だがもし君がその道で困ることがあれば、いつでも力になろう。世の中を正そうとする同志として。
Oh, am I not gonna be cool with this guy anymore? Or like, dude, I really like this guy.
ちぎりを血面絆は反逆の翼となりて魂のくびきを打ち破らん。今こそ汝太陽の究極なる非王に目覚めたり。
Oh shoot, I'll let you form contracts with higher level shadows.
よし。よし。
Use Asura. The more powerful person. Yeah, I'm doing good. Dude, I fucked up on the romance in this game. I chose the wrong girl.
皆さんにはやりたいがあるでしょうか。私はある若者に出会いました。彼は私と違う方法ながら世界を正そうとしていました。それは途方もなく大きな山です。私は
Kind of? I would say like some parts of it was kind of productive, some parts were not.
ですが、さよならは言いません。頂上で会うはずだから。彼はやりたいことを必死でやっています。皆さん、やりたいを
What about you?
私が支えます。それが私のやりたい。
Remind me, you said you work at a game store, right? Like what was it? What was it? GameStop? Yeah, retail store. Yeah, that much I kind of remember, but what I'm trying to remember is, was it a game store? Like you were like a manager or something? No? Okay. Yeah, that, like, the retail store. Yeah. Many art pieces are being presented at this museum. Ueno is a place where rich with art, we may come up upon an artwork that changes our values. If you want to take this, this is the place to go. There's an art museum in Ueno. Maybe I should ask someone to go there with me sometimes. You know, I really wish I did not choose Anne as like the romance partner. I wanted Kasumi. Because I really like the way how she presents herself. Packed with cultural sites like museums, temples, and a zoo. Oh yeah, that totally is Ueno. What is the fan site? Oh, they have a new merch. Even the harshest TV commenters are praising them. A lot of settlers are talking openly about the Phantom Thieves. Oh my god, Sandy, what is going on? How is your life in the Bay? Unless you moved again. How are you? As long as the Phantom Thieves do big talks with someone who can't even catch them. Even politicians are claiming the Phantom Thieves are dangerous. They're all full of hot air though. The Phantom Thieves are totally untrustworthy. Like people are coming around to us. You know what the big deal? My gun's about rank going up. It's one with the gun-shaped controller, right? Everyone's talking about it. Played against someone really good at the other day. Cool. No, but I will be in Japan in about a month and a half. For 2 months. Or maybe indefinitely if I find work there. I kind of miss when no one knew who we were. Shouldn't you tell the other? Yeah, you said that you were in the Bay, or you said that you were moving to the Bay Area, like, maybe the last time you were here, which was months ago. And when I mean months ago, this is before Vile was even a follower of mine. Yeah, FSF is scary now. No, I'm just saying that that's how long it's been since Sandy was ever here. Oh, you're in San Jose? Oh man, I was just down there like 3 weeks ago. We were getting the Burrito Zilla, and then we found out that the iguanas there, iguanas burritos was closed. The one in Cupertino, at least. Oh, wait, do you work at the Tenderloins? Because that place is bad. It's really bad. It was bad before, like, you know, the pandemic. It's like one of the more known as the dangerous streets of San Francisco. I used to dance there. I used to have my dance practices over there. What am I doing? I'm just running back and forth here. Wait, what part of the city are you working in? Don't tell me you're actually working at the Tenderloin. SF? Yeah, SF is really bad. There's a lot of crime here now. A lot of stores are getting closed down because of the crime. Huh? Because... Okay, so... This might be a surprise, but they passed a law where it says, like, anything under $900 is considered petty crime. So people are just going into, like, Walgreens and, like, all these other shops, and they're just stealing, like, $899 worth of stuff. Or, like, they're breaking into cars and stealing, like, less than $900 worth of stuff. Yeah, and then, yeah, I mean, have you ever seen, like, you know, Mark Rober? Like, his videos? You know, people like... Basic, it's our mayor. Newsom, I think, helped with it, too, but what do you call it? Newsom used to be cool. I don't know what happened to him. And then, like, what was her name? I can't even think of her name, but yeah, she's like, you know what? The crime's down now. I was like, no, it's not. There's so much larceny happening. There's so much, like, the larceny. Like, you should see the crime chart on the San Francisco. It's so high. That's why I want to get the hell out of here. I'm trying to move to Japan. I know Japan has their own problems, like especially when it comes to scams and stuff, but I feel like I can deal with that better than like the crime that's happening here. I'd rather see... I don't want to see, like, you know, I'm like scared for my life, like even leaving here because I don't, like, what happens if people break into my house? You know what I mean? Yeah, this is where all my family lives. Yeah, but then, like, there's less people going to jail now. Like, and that was the whole point of that law, is less people in jail. I mean, there were cases, like, it happened so often. Like, some people went to jail, like, 3 or 4 times in one day. Because they're in jail for, like, what, 30 minutes? And then they get released. And then they do the same crime just to go back to jail the same day. Yeah. It's really bad. I wish we were back in, like, the early 2000s or back in the 90s again. Oh yeah, Oakland. But you know what's weird about the East Bay? There's a big contrast between Oakland and Alameda. Like, Alameda's not that bad compared to Oakland. Did anything happen to you, Sandy? I hope you've been staying safe. Oh no, we don't have Walmarts in the Bay. Or there's only a few. Oh damn, that sucks. We don't have, like, there's a I wouldn't call it a law, but there's like social pressure to not have Walmarts in the Bay Area. We have a lot of Walgreens that's shut down over here. Yeah, I mean, nothing... Oh, damn. Yeah, you gotta be careful, especially at night. Yeah, California kind of sucks right now. I would say not kinda, it very sucks. Do you really? I feel like people's have gotten worse here too. I think they may have gotten a little too like extreme on a lot of things. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Wait, you're not working any of the fan companies though, right? But you're still working at a startup? Oh shoot, what would he like? Well, he won't need vitamins because he is a doctor. But at least both of you are getting paid. Man, dude. So what I started doing was I started doing this thing called like journaling. I'm like, I know it's so revolutionary. Like I'm doing this thing called morning pages, which requires me to like just constantly write for 3 minutes straight in the morning, and it has to be handwriting. And I'm started doing this thing called bullet journaling. And I'm still very bad at it. Like I'm still trying to like figure out like, okay, so what are my tasks today? You know, stuff like that happens in my head because, you know, I'm unemployed. I've been trying to figure out how to do like fill my time up with like productive things. And when I do write them down, like sometimes I like forget that ever do those things. Yeah, I wish I can game all day, but then like I feel like that feels like, you know, gaming to me right now just feels like a waste of time. If I could be doing something a little more productive, but I'm not really doing anything much productive during the times I should be productive too. So it kind of sucks. What would this guy like? A fountain pen? If I was making a living off Twitch, what's the first thing Oh shoot, he actually liked it. Anyways, what would I be doing for the first thing I'd do for the viewers? Jeez, that's a good question. I guess I never really had like a big enough audience to actually even get to that point to think. Because, you know, I think like your mindset like develops as you grow. And right now, like for me, it's like it's been flatlined at a very low level for so long that I'm like, I have no idea. I think like 5 years ago I had ideas, but like right now I have zero ideas. Well, wait, hold on. This year's 2023. I started in 2015. Actually, 6 or 7 years ago, I think I had ideas, and then I never actually wrote it down, so I kind of forgot what they were. But now I'm writing, like, well, now I'm starting to write things down, and I guess that's like one thing I should really get back into thinking. It's like, well, if I was making money off of Twitch and YouTube, what would I do for my viewers? That's a very good question. I haven't really. Well, I did think about it. I just never wrote it down to actually remember it now. And they were actually pretty cool too. I don't know. Maybe I just got very inundated to the fact that I'm becoming hella old now. Well, I wouldn't say hella old, but I am in my mid to late 30s. Unemployed, and that was stressing me out too. So like in my mind, like I'm like, man, I gotta get my finances in order. And then like I talked to a few people in yeah, but for 4 years of unemployment, I bet you never experienced that, Sandy. 4 years of unemployment. It does so much to my mental health, especially as a guy, right? Like it like you feel like you want to do something, and I want to create something even on my own. Yeah. And then there's a lot of things I want to do too. Like computers are becoming so cheap now, and I can't buy them. Right? Like computer stuff. I'm like, dude, these are so cheap these days. Or like, relatively speaking to like back then. Because, a gaming laptop was like $2,000 back in the day. Now you can buy like a decent gaming laptop for like $700. And that's better than the $2,000 gaming laptop I bought 10 years ago. Like way better, like compared to like price to performance ratio. They're better and lighter and everything. Yeah, I still have that gaming laptop, and then I'm trying to get rid of it. It's a Toshiba Cosmio, and it's like £5. It weighs like 5 pounds, but it's like one of a kind now because Toshiba doesn't make laptops anymore, and Cosmio were really good laptops back in the day. Gaming laptops, I mean, by Toshiba. Yeah, and then my biggest fear. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm writing blog posts, right? Not very often, but I am writing blog posts on my website. But they're not very good. They're very bad writing. I'm like, sometimes I'm reading it and I'm like, this shit doesn't make any sense at all. And then I like cringe at my own writing. And I have like 20 different like topics lined up too. And then like I'm like thinking about like how to write them. Yeah, seriously, but I don't know what to put on TikTok, and I'm very self-conscious about like posting stuff about like me, like what I like. So like I guess that's another reason why I started journaling, is to find out like what my fear is and stuff like that. Like I'm like, what am I so afraid of saying? Like I don't want to really offend anybody about like what I like. Do you guys want to see my website? I can post it. Like it's pretty bad, and I guess it's kind of cringe. Hold on a second. Hold on. And I'm still working on it too. Oh, what happened? Did something break? Hold on. Let me republish it. Oh, what the fuck? I had like 14 visitors like yesterday. Now, hold on a second. Something my website kind of broke last night, I guess. What the fuck happened? Yeah. Hold on. What? It's like republishing it right now. Okay. Something happened to it. What the fuck happened to it? Me? I like looking at I like looking at pictures and videos and try to improve on it. Like seeing like, oh, this part's kind of boring. This part of the picture can be improved and stuff like that. Hold on, I gotta let the guy know. Dude, I don't think I'm a very good. I'm not a good voice actor. Oh my god, I can't believe this. What happened to my site? Okay. Like the back end looks fine. When it comes to how it looks in the front, it looks so weird. Hold on. How do... Okay, you know what? At least the blog site is working, but this is the actual site, but here are the blog posts that actually still works. So the first one is the home page, but for some reason it's broken. And I'm trying to figure out why it's broken. Why the fuck is it broken? Everything looks fine. I even republished it too, and it's still broken. Yeah, it was fine yesterday. Like I'm looking at like the old deployments too. Oh well. I just messaged the person that runs this web page thing. Okay, well, I'm just gonna leave that up there and wait for the response. Then come back to this. There's no point of me just waiting around. But do you guys see my blog post? It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, right? Or they're kind of cringy. And then my writing's really bad. I even showed it to one of my other friends. Like, the idea of my site is, how can a person improve their real life? The idea of like what I want to do is, you know, like, you know how my I guess like my kind of like a side brand is like always improve. So like the idea is use video games, anime, or other nerdy stuff like comic books and movies and stuff like that. What lessons learned that you, from those things, or it could be based off of its story or how the production crew is or whatever, right? And how can that be applied to your life, or like the lessons learned from those to your own life? And that's what I want to write about, right? Because all I see most of the time is, you know, people can just say like, oh, how to improve your life based off of business and stuff like that. But I'm like, well, things, you can learn things from video games too, and nobody really talks about that. So yeah, that's what I want to do. And then I think writing, so the goal is first write it as a blog and use my blog as a script for YouTube video, right? And then maybe the YouTube video can be cut apart into TikTok videos and stuff like that. And I still have yet to figure that out. So yeah, I need to plan things. I gotta implement how that works, and and then the hard part is executing it. Because sometimes, like when I'm writing it, I'm like, man, I have no idea what I need to write about, right? And then like sometimes when I do write it, and I'm like, man, this is kind of cringe what I'm writing. And then when I do finish writing, I'm like, this shit don't make sense. Or like, you know, like because my formatting for my writing is all over the place. He doubts that I'm dating younger guys. Hey, should we try to get an actual day beach around here or something? Just kidding, you have some Phantom Thieves informing you. Okay, yeah. To the seaside park. Cute little ship over in that factory over there. Alright. Yeah, totally. I'm all the way just a spy. Well, I told him you're my boys. I guess you'll use this data as evidence. So come on, act like a boyfriend. Don't forget to keep feeding me the info too. Would cry if I went back to the country.
Thank you.
Wait, that was it? Oh, okay, fine. Oh yeah, seriously, it's almost it's already September in that game.
そうだよね。みんな注目してるもんね。ランキングに僕の名前が載って
I mean, what do you guys think? Isn't my writing really bad?
いつの間にか僕も立派な悪者になったらしい。でもね、もしも僕自身が標的になれば彼らの手口が解明できるんじゃないかと思ってさ。そう考えるとすごく興味が湧いてね。もちろん無事でいられる保証もないけど。って遅刻しちゃうね。じゃあまた。
すごい話題になってるね。
I saw it in Shibuya and couldn't help myself. Comes with a sticker, right? There's a match Phantom Thieves merchandise all over the sun. Although if you ask me, Phantom Thieves isn't a very cool name. Do you think it's a bad idea to post my own name on the fan site to get a change of heart? Last night before my trip, you leave tomorrow. I'll take 6 or 7 and get to Hawaii, so it'll be morning when you arrive. Hawaii's time is 19 hours behind. Really? Which means you'll get there on the morning of the 7th. Really? Is it that different? You're leaving at night, but arriving in the morning on the 7th, that might be quite a shock in your system. Is it really that different? Okay. Oh. Because it's 16 hours, but you're... Oh, okay. It's because it's 16 hours for us, and there's like a cutoff zone for the time zone, so I guess that makes sense. Felt like the second hand stopped for longer than a second. Name of the phenomenon where a second hand looks like it stopped moving. What? In the game, the entire class is going to Hawaii. The phenomenon where the second hand looks like it stopped moving. It's not a time paradox. I've never heard what the top one is. And chronograph, that's an actual object, right? It's gotta be one of these two. Which one did I choose? Oh. When a person changes their viewpoint, there's a moment of time where it goes unaccounted for in their mind. In order to fill the blank, the brain experiences a fictional moment. That's where the phenomenon comes from. The human brain really is incredible, right? It can make you feel like it. I don't know which one I chose. It's one of the top two. How come you're not streaming, Sandy? I haven't seen you stream in quite some time. Well, I actually went in, like, last time you were. You quit? Why'd you quit? Oh yeah? Why not? Don't you want to, like, see all the gameplay that you've done and then, like, you know, it's like it's not making you happy. I guess for me, it's not about being games about being happy. It's more like record keeping. Because, you know, let's say you're playing a competitive game, you'll be like, oh shoot, thanks Sandy for the subscription. Wow, now I got 2 subscribers. That's more subscribers than I had in a long time. Oh, yeah, I don't have that set up. I just have it on my activity feed. Because, you know, when my computer got a virus last time, I didn't really set up my notification on this new OBS layout. I should do that at some point. It will be somewhere like up there, so it doesn't really block the screen over there. But yeah, I'll set that up at one point. But I gotta see what happens when I'm in Japan first. If I'm gonna be there, then I'm gonna have to set it up. Then I'll set it up there. But if I have to come back and can't find work in Japan, then I guess I'll do that when I get back in December. But I will try to stream while I'm in Japan, though. You have your time wrong. Wait, hold on. The time tomorrow where it's gonna be in Hawaii. I can't wait. Oh, you actually voice acted? You know, I was in commercial, I was called in for commercials and like some modeling stuff, but I've never actually got to see like the final product of my work. I did a hat commercial, yeah, that's the thing. I've never got to see like the final work. Like I got paid for it too, and there were like actual camera crews and everything, and I was actually there. No, it was not scam. I got paid for it. I just don't have like the actual like photos and all that I got for it. Hold on, what are they saying? They're not leaving until tomorrow night, right? Wait, for real? Enough of that shit. No, hold on, gotta stop. But okay, so the thing that I did for was New ERA or New Era, like the hat company. Panasonic, and that was like 4 years ago. And what else did I do? Like some travel gear. It wasn't REI, but it was like some travel gear company. And what else did I do? That's all I can really remember on top of my head. But I feel like if I was in Japan, my modeling portfolio, like I said, I never got to see any of it. They never sent it to me. I had to like sign a waiver and everything. And like I had to sign contracts, and it was very formal. But I never got to see the final product. I didn't send them anything. My agent did. Like what? I guess my pictures are kind of old now, but like, I guess the reason why I'm not getting any work these days is because I have not updated my profile. But hold on a second. I wish the game didn't pause while I'm doing this. Because when the music gets cut off, it kind of kills the vibe. Let's see. Shareable profile link. Yeah, I need to update this. Oh yeah, anyways. Totally out of motivations to work. Sounds like business as usual. Well, time to search sightseeing. Got over that pretty damn fast. Are there any famous places in LA? Hollywood. They got a vibrant art scene as well. I expect the trip will be proving some candle to Hawaii's beaches though. There are multitudes of fabulous beaches near LA as well, you know. Do you know where LA is? Well, it's in the capital of America. In the middle somewhere? Some ocean, I guess. How long are you gonna all keep this up? I don't understand how this cat can see everything. But then yeah, like my hair hasn't been that great. And then like it's kind of getting thin up here too, so that's why I also want like hair transplants. Just to thicken my hair again. Because I have a lot of hair back here. It's already autumn. You expect it to get a little less hot, huh? Do you have any time today? Or will it? Today's your lucky day. Please look at what's on this table. Making you listen to all this tough stuff about trauma, pains, and grief lately. I found these cookies in an underground mall. Now we can have a little break. They're kind of fancy cookies too. Got a surprise for you since you've been kind enough to indulge me all this time. Go ahead. Hold on. I got a DM from the guy. Okay, so what did he say? That you get a surprise for you since you've been kind enough to indulge me. Okay. Looks great. Song where it's talking about cookies, they actually remind me about the psychological experiment. The scientists prepared 2 containers and put the same kind of cookies in both of them. If one container they put only one cookie, but the other one was... One container, they put 1 cookie, but the other one was filled with cookies, 10 of them. So they had their subjects try a cookie from each container and ask how their taste compared. Which container cookies were marked as tasting better? Any guesses? The 1 cookie container? Something called the law of scarcity. It's about what you imagine from the name. People are drawn from to things that are more scarce. You can see this law in action just by observing how excited people get over limited edition merchandise. You're getting played. But don't you think it's intriguing as well? In becoming aware of scarcity, we trigger our own desires and cause a change in our cognition. Hold on. Not only that, the effect spreads to our senses and create a subjective observational difference in our reality. Basically, your perceptions can be changed by your cognition or perception. It's all below the conscious level, but it's really incredible. Now that you've heard that story, how do you feel about that idea that your unconscious desires may have changed the taste of the cookie? It's definitely not the usual one, but it's one I can understand. It probably sounds like an exaggeration, but something about that seems so beautiful to me. Maybe the human heart can falter or be unreliable sometimes, but if this experiment proves anything, it's that even a simple preconception can be enough to bring someone more joy. Take the story I just told her. What if you eaten one cookie and it had been the best cookie of your life? Say I never revealed the trick behind it. That cookie would have reminded more delicious than usual. It would have been a subjective truth in your reality. See why you say that? Basically what I wanted to say was, if this idea of preconception could be studied further and actually applied to treating people, I feel like it could help a lot of people, even more than that could help through counseling. Then again, it relies so heavily on perspective. Some people might call it a lie or see it as running from problems. Still, even if that's true, I still believe that method could save a lot of people. Wound up getting into an academic conversation. I really need to watch myself. Whenever I'm talking to you, somehow I always end up going back to my research. Really grateful for everything you've done, not just because I can get your opinion on these things either. It's more like it's as if I'm talking to an old friend. Maybe that's too personal. After all, this is all for the sake of our deal, right? So we say anyways. Store Joker's SP when it's low. Tight. That's actually useful. Now then, I better show you another way to mentally train yourself. Oh, but they're not gonna teach me that. Do not worry. Sorry about earlier. It's supposed to be a chance for us to relax, but ended up being another big academic discussion. I've always been like this, get so hyper-focused on my research, I don't notice anything else. Back when I was a student, people were warning me about that. We will be parting ways tomorrow. I pray both trips go safely. Thank you. Take care of yourself. And Futaba will be relying on you on the analysis. Leave it to me. Just let us know if anything comes up, okay? God damn it. Another beach episode. Back-to-back beach episodes.
俺の目が届かないと思ってハメ外すんじゃねえぞ。猫は双葉と面倒見といてやる。一つ貸しだな。
帰ったら仕事の続きだぞ。 ならいいけどな。
向こうまで6時間以上かかるし、飛行機で寝たら？そうする。そろそろ搭乗手続きだよ。
Damn. We spent an entire day on this.
よかった。アメリカ行きのって遅れとか欠航とか多い気がするし。リュウジいなくない？ああ。
でからダッシュかよ。
こんな時まで遅刻？荷物それだけ？
たかが4泊だろ。十分じゃね？
It'll be fun either way.
そうだよ、それ。
まあね。
そろそろ搭乗ゲートに集まれって。
出国前の記念写真とか撮っちゃわない？
おお、いいね。頼むな、カメラマン。
そしたら私も。ほら、誠も。はいはい。
This is embarrassing.
これも学生らしくだよ。
見して見して。
Yuji, you got crap in your eyes.
は？本当だ。
双葉、なんでわかるの？
I snuck an app on Jay's phone. I can see what through his camera. Can't understand the old medjet. Or medjed.
本当に良かったわね。アイスコーヒー一つお願いします。かしこまりました。
当機は間もなく降下態勢に入ります。皆様、お座席のベルトをお締めくださいますようお願い。
It's kind of a bad time to talk, like have a Hawaii episode since what happened last week.
How long will you stay? Yes! Okay, okay. I'm Japanese!
着いた。この匂い、ハワイって感じ。
はい、アロハ。あちらのバスに乗ってね。
やべえ、日本語うめえ。わあ、見えた。ダイヤモンドなんとか。てか、海青すぎだろ。
So we're gonna see a lot of girls with big ass titties, right?
着いたぜ。ワイハ
恥ずかしい。
ー。これハワイの匂い？つうか空港から思ってたけど、この匂い何？
カーペットクリーナーの残りがらしい。ココナッツフレーバーなんだってさ。それにレイ用のプルメリアの匂いがさらに南国っぽさを出してるってとこかな。
雑学効果てめえは。
下調べはちゃんとするタイプなんだ。
じゃあ安くてうまい店教えてくれ。
部屋割り決めてからにしなさいよ。鍵もらわないと外行けないっしょ。
俺こいつとな。
坂本くんは他の組でしょ。
ダメなの？
天子がややこしいから。あんたはぶられてるもんね。同じ部屋でいいって人あんまいないんじゃない？
うっせえ。浮いてんのはお互い。
Well, I mean,
高巻さん、部屋割り決めた？まだだけど。
well, since I accidentally chose this person to romance, it seems like why not they stay in the same room.
英語わかる子が一緒だと心強いなって。もちろん。じゃ、またね。なんでもいいから。
But they're in a relationship though.
だったら部屋割り俺でいいかな。
Ew.
じゃあ決まりだね。
とにかくバカな真似や
Oh
めて。
yeah, that's also true. But this is also they're also Japanese too.
さすがに人いっぱいだな。つか、ホテルとか高い建物多くね。
綺麗すぎて人工的なリゾートって感じ。でも海はさすがに透き通ってるね。ヤシの木もいかにも南国じゃない？
アンもなかなかだと思ってたけど、やっぱ外国人と比べるとあれだな。
じゃあみんな。
お前もそう思わね？やっぱ外国人はボリューム違うぞって。だよな。
それよりほらあれ、ダイヤモンドヘッドじゃない？
おお、バスからも見えてたな。
I guess this looks like a Waikiki beach. It's been a few years since I've been to Waikiki, so I don't remember much, but I don't remember this many trees there though.
火山岩を誤解した？なんだそりゃ。
ついでにワイキキのおすすめスポット調べてみよう。あ、私パンケーキ食べたかったんだ。景色のいい場所は載ってないかな。
じゃあ俺らは安くて評判のいい店調べようぜ。
ねえ、携帯いじって喋って、これじゃあ日本と変わらないわね。
こっちでも携帯ありゃ日本のニュースも逐一見れるし、なんつうか思ってた感じと違うっつうか。
もっとハワイらしいことしようよ。
ハワイらしい。
How are the girls holding their phones? Where do they put it?
フラダンス？
やんねえし。
ようやく一息つけるね。あ、そういえばカイちゃんのランキング、投票が始まったのって知ってるよね。盛り上がってるよね。サイト作った本人でもびっくりしてるんだ。こんなすごいことに参加できるなんて、回答団を応援してて本当よかった。それとは対照的に明智いるじゃない。回答団反対派の探偵。まあイケメンのメジエド退治で人気も地に落ちたよ。公式ブログも炎上してるらしいし、正義のヒーローを気取ってたくせに回答団の正義を見抜けなかった罰だよね。ぶっちゃけ旅行どころじゃないよ。回答団のことが気になりすぎてさ、そう思わない？ほんと冷静だよね。こんなすごいことめったに起きないよ。まあでも確かにちょっと疲れてきたかも。寝よっか。それじゃおやすみ。
It's kind of boring when there's only 2 people in the same room.
日本人ばっか。もっとさ、常夏のアルヘみたいなさ。
You guys are at Waikiki. That's like a tourist area.
雰囲気楽しむのにもお金がいるしね。学生だと見て回るくらいしかない感じ。結局今時はどこに行っても同じってことなのかしら。
誠、テンション低くね？
タクシーのおじさんに30分も愚痴聞かされちゃったの。まさか海外に来てまで愚痴の聞き役になるとは思わなかったわ。災難だったね。
せっかくのハワイなんだしよ。もっといろいろやらせてくれてもいいよな。学校で計画してくれねえの？ダイビングとかやりてえ。
旅行プランを練るための時間が足りなかったみたいね。引率の一部を生徒にやらせようっていうくらいだもの。
そういやお前って結局三島と同室？どうだった？
っちに来てまで
カイちゃんなあ。
Hey, Panda.
たまにカイトって聞こえてくんな。
私たちのことなのかしら。
そうかもな。世界デビューじゃねえか。あ、こんなこと話してたら日本に帰りたくなってきた。
落ち着きなさすぎ。今くらい忘れましょうよ。
俺らの世直しを待ってる奴らがいるんだぞ。のんきに旅行してられっか。ユウスケもそう思わん。
Why the hell is he here?
海外も新鮮な刺激があっていい経験になる。
I thought he was in LA.
少し痛い。
なんでいんの？ロスじゃなかった？
ひどい嵐が来ているとかでアメリカ本土に着陸できなくなったんだ。天候が落ち着く見込みが立たないらしく、行き先が急遽ハワイへ変更になった。
雨男かよ。
もしかして花火大会の時も？こっちに嵐連れてこないでよ。
努力する。
あ、そういえばこの後自由時間でしょ。みんなどうするの？
そうだなあ。土産買ってねえな。お袋に頼まれてんだった。
忘れてた。双葉たちに買っていかなきゃ。
俺も買い物に行きたいと思っていた。
じゃあ決まりね。モルガナって何を喜ぶのかしら。
このメンツまんま日本じゃねえか。
ハワイにもビッグバンバーガーあるんだね。
謎に大人気だな。日本でも流行ってるよな最近。
この前ニュースでファーストフードのシェアトップに奥村フーズが踊り出たって。
あ、奥村フーズの系列だったな。ビッグバンバーガー。
奥村？それってあれじゃね？カイちゃんのランキングにいたやつ。
それ本当？
いやマジだって。そういうの俺間違えねえし。だろ？
どうかしたか？
あ、奥村フーズとランキングのことでちょっと競合他社が都合よく撤退とか。あ、やっぱりやめましょう。考えすぎね。お姉ちゃんの癖が移っちゃったかな。
じゃあさ、写真でも撮ろうぜ。旅の思い出にさ。
いいね。
Just line up over there.
いいの？ありがとう。
美しい構図で頼むぞ。
Wait a minute. That's not what it said. It said, like, all she said was, you sure? She didn't say, like, you don't want to be in it? She never said that.
細かいこといいから。
頼むわ。
Yeah.
自由時間まだ大丈夫だよね。次どこ行く？
ビーチの脇にコンビニあっただろ。あそこ行かね？
賛成だ。少し休みたいしな。
じゃあ行きましょう。
こっちに売ってるもんって味濃そうじゃね？つか色も濃いけど。
確かにそうかも。あ、日焼け止め忘れちゃった。私コンビニ戻って買ってくる。あ、じゃあ私も付き合うよ。
女性陣待ちだな。
暇だな。そういやさ、結局こっちで噂になってる怪盗って俺らのことなんかな。それがマジだったらすごくね？
I will say at least conversational with some business level, but I'm not confident to be my business level. It is my first language though. And then I had to stop going to school for it because my English was so bad. Thanks. That would be amazing. There is no way. Wait, hold on. So crazy.
そんな噂があるのか。ならちょうどいいじゃないか。せっかく現地にいるんだ。 噂の真偽を直接確かめられるぞ。
お、それいいな。あ、じゃあ2人が戻ってくるまでこの辺で聞き込みしようぜ。
Back, I'm a big fan. It's so awesome how they kick the bad guys' assess.
すげえな。
Like the ones from Japan.
うん。
There's a few. I don't know which one you're talking about, though.
あれちょっと可愛くね。
あ、自由時間そろそろ終わりだよ。そうだよ。そっちの金髪の彼、行きの飛行機の中で騒いでたよね。
あ、花壇とこで見た子。
ごめんね、驚かせちゃって。
What, does it go like Aiueo Hoshizama? Like that? That's the only one that I remember.
お待たせ。そろそろ行こうかな。
But there was also another one.
ごめんね、待った？今話してたのって誰か知り合いだったの？
いや、たまたまだ。囚人の3年ということは誠の同級生か。
うん、ほとんど話したことないけどね。あ、自由時間終わりだね。ホテルに戻りましょう。
What the hell is this teacher doing?
私浮かれちゃってバカみたい。でもまあせっかくの旅行なんだし。先生、この後の予定ですけど。うわー、何かまずかったですか？別に。どうしたの？
I just realized that cat is really big. Look at the size of the monitor compared to the cat.
まだ途中秘密。我が輩抜きでも全然問題ねえな。うっはー、ごっそり。メメントスで足代わりになれるだけ。単なる役立たず。猫、もごもごうっさい。用があるなら言え。別にねえよ。何言ってたんだ？話せ。手触りがいい。よくない。滑らかすべすべ。人間のものとは思えない。何遍も言わせんな。我が輩は人間。それって思い込みじゃないの？私もお母さんのことずっと間違って思い込んでた。一緒にすんなっての。我が輩のことは我が輩が一番理解してる。それもそっか。
また書き込み増えてる。あ、すごい。奥村フーズって会社の社長、ランキング急上昇だ。
We're on a trip.
いやいや、この流れは見逃せないでしょ。奥村フーズってさ、ブラック企業って噂があるんだよ。従業員を安くこき使ってさ、人件費を削って出店数を増やしてるとかさ。おいってー。ういっす。なんで来てんの？聞いてくれよ。相部屋のやつが彼女連れてきやがって。気まずすぎんじゃん。俺今日ここで寝るわ。ベッド2つなのに。
Neckbeards? You almost never hear of them. Having facial hair in Japan is considered dirty.
同じ部屋の子、速攻彼氏のとこ行っちゃって。
わかる。
鍵持ってっちゃってんだよ。 外出たらオートロックかかっちゃってさ、部屋入れないし。
こんなとこでもネットか？
メジエドの一件で海外からのアクセスもすごくてさ。やばくない？怪盗団ついに世界進出とか。海外からの依頼とかどうする？
私たちに聞かれてもね
メジエドをやったんだ。次はどんな悪人を成敗するんだろう。日本どころか世界中が怪盗団の次の一手を気にしてるよ。
そういや今何時？
結構疲れたよな。あ、時差ボケってやつ？
他に行くとこないし面倒だから今日ここで寝る。
まずくね。
You should go back.
帰んないよ。
だってよ。
ベッドはあと一つ。ソファーを入れても。
一人は床だよな。どうする？トランプあんじゃん。これどうよ？
Well, I mean, my guy can sleep with her, right?
ハワイまで来て床？なあ、三島は？
トイレ。
長くね？
修学旅行か。志保楽しみにしてたな。
お前
ごめん、なんか暗くなっちゃって。
I don't know. I've actually only seen like a few when I was in Japan, especially during Komige. Otherwise, everybody else seemed fine. There was a lot of people that would take photos though. That were kind of weird, but maybe it was just like my bad perception back in the day. But everybody, I guess most people are pretty cool.
でもさ、私たちまだあんまお互いのことを知らないと思わない？ほら、例えばどういう子が好みとか。リュウジ、ぶっちゃけどうなの？
俺？そうだな。やっぱ性格だろ。おしとやかで優しい子なら誰でも。じゃあ同じぐらい性格のいい子が。
Oh, that I don't know. I'm pretty sure there are some.
同じぐらい優しいんだろう。
I think it has a lot to do with loneliness in Japan, though.
スタイルのいい方。
要はスタイルが第一ね。先に答えたの。
I guess I'll find out when I'm there in a month and a half.
リュウジってやっぱそういうやつ。
今のずりー。
君はどう？ぶっちゃけどういう子がタイプ
？What kind of girl is my type? One with the great body.
まさかあいつ？スカー、俺たち答えたんだし、当然お前も言うんだよな。で、お前の好みのタイプって誰が？で、お前の好みのタイプって
大丈夫かな？
そういや、さっきあいつ水道水直に飲んでたよな。外国でやっちゃいけないことベスト3だろそれ。
Yeah, you'll probably see it on my Instagram.
三流週刊誌の記事とはいえ、いらぬ情報を漏らしてしまったわけですし、それに怪盗団の調査、あれから進展する気配もありませんし。見限られた手合いがやけになって裏切る可能性は十分かと。では心臓麻痺ということにでもいつも通り処理を任せ。ほう、それは考えもしませんでした。さすがは先生。身内を一人切るのも二人切るのももはや変わりありませんよ。
Oh shit.
旅行ももうすぐ終わりだね。明日の夜にはもう帰りの飛行機の中でしょ。
そう、こんなはずじゃなかったのに。
あ、
日本みたいな街回って、しかもビッグバンバーガーって日本かよ。
そんなこと言われても、そういう旅行だろ。
恋人とイチャついてる奴らもいたんだろ。
まあいたんじゃない。
それだよ。足りなかったのは午後からの自由時間。行くしかねえ。
どこに？
思い出作りだ。ハワイといえば海。旅の恥はかき捨てだろ。昼に連絡先聞き出して夜に抜け出す。どういう？
俺も
バレて困る相手いねえだろ、お互いに。
まあそうだけどさ。
済ました顔してっけど、もちろんお前も。今のチャット？誰から？いや答えなくていい。大事な連絡かもしれねえしな。おい三島行くぞ。
今のどういう流れ？坂本と二人きり？
なんだよその嫌そうな顔は。まずはワイキキ縦断するぞ。
マジかよ。
Go to the beach, just the two of us. Shujin is here in Hawaii, so I wanted to say hi. My school's giving some free time to do as we please. Was it a girl? Come on, you gotta make memories with us instead. Well, I guess since I ended up choosing her. I'm entranced. Jesus, that is big.
お兄ちゃんたち日本人？
はい。
怪盗団でしょ？心を盗んじゃうの。
怪盗団知ってるの？
ニュースで見たよ。
なんか感動だね。
もし怪盗団に会ったらよろしく言っといて、みんながエビ好きになるようにか。
ちょっと違うけどね。行こう。綺麗だね。こういうベタに恋人っぽいこと志保には興味ないとか言ってたけど、実際自分がやってみるとさ、なんかいいね。これってさ、相手がいてくれるからだよね。ありがとう。好きだ。これあげる。
Minehune doll. I don't even know what that is.
またハワイ来ようよ。今度は二人でさ。やった。
I'm guessing I'm gonna get a level 10.
暗くなるね。戻る？
今日は坂本に付き合わされて散々だったよ。これさ、イベントのたびに坂本とセットって定番になっちゃいそうじゃない？ありがとう。確かに俺も断りきれてないし。坂本さ、一緒にいると楽しいんだけど、これはもう彼女作るしか。まあいいや、明日は早いし、そろそろ寝よう。
おい。
If someone does come, you can tell them it's a cat cafe.
おい。
すみません。
You teach at a school? I'm just a counselor. In any case, I apologize for the cat. Normally it stays upstairs. They don't seem to share that sentiment, though. Just some alien level stranger to me. I apologize. I just found it impressive is all. Cognitive science. But you need to leave. Don't worry about the bill. What good is driving a few customers away is going to do anyway? What you teach? I mean, mister. I'm not a teacher. I've been studying it for years now. It's difficult to grasp at times, but it's quite useful. It's fun. It's a wonderful division of science that can help many people that makes it pretty fun. What I don't get is why you're studying something like that, though. You're a high school counselor, right? I guess it does make sense being related to your field and all. Your mom thought of that too. My mom owned, she loved me so much. Damn. I feel like that's gonna like drop.
修学旅行もついに終わりね。まさか2度行くことになるとは思わなかった。
外国来たって感じあんましなかったけどな。
ユウスケまで来たしね。
嵐までこっちに来なかったのは幸いだ。
まあ写真を撮ったり楽しいこともそこそこあったわね。
本当に嵐が来なくてよかった。
ところでお前、昨日の夜どこにいたんだ？抜け駆けとかはねえよな。
Wait, what did he?
はいはい、そこまで。なんかあっという間だったね。帰りたいような、帰りたくないような。
なあ、帰る前にみんなで土産買いに行かね？
賛成。
俺も行こう。金はないが。
ちゃんと日本まで帰れるわよね。モルガナと双葉、何喜ぶかな？定番はチョコレートとかだけど、あ、モルガナはダメかチョコ。でも本人が猫じゃないって言ってるし、大丈夫なのかな？
どうせなら嬉し泣きさせるくらいいい感じの土産にしたいよな。
手分けして探してみるか。
見て、コーヒーが入ったバター、美味しいのかな？こっちはアサイーのパウダーだって。こういうとこってさ、いつまででも入れる気しない？わかる。
せっかくハワイまで来てるんだ。味よりもインパクト重視がいいと思う。
お、いいこと言うな。そしたら自分じゃ多分買わねえけどもらったら嬉しい感じなやつ探そう。いいの見つかんねえな。つか双葉とモルガナだからな。喜ばすハードル高えよ。ユウスケ、なんかあった？
3分測れる砂時計だ。
なんで？
双葉はカップ焼きそばが好物だからな。自分で買わずにもらったら嬉しい。見事に要件を満たしているじゃないか。
それ日本でも買えるぞ。あ、やべ、もう時間ねえよ。じゃあ俺とユウスケは双葉のやつ探すから、お前はモルガナのやつ頼む。
こんにちは。
Oh, my favorite.
やっぱりハワイといえばそれですね。アロハ
あれ？
あの子。
何かいいの見つかった？
あの子。あ、お邪魔してすみません。はじめまして。私、1年の吉沢です。あ、新体操の。はい、新体操やってます。次の大会に向けたクラブの合宿に来ていて、たまたま先輩をお見かけしたので。
こないだ大会が終わったばかりなのに、もう次の大会頑張ってるのね。
結果を出さなきゃいけませんから、こっちに有名なコーチの方がいて、しごいてもらってるんです。毎日泣かされてますよ。
南国にまで来て鍛錬するその姿勢、見習いたいと思う。
だな。
私たち応援してるからね。練習頑張って。はい、ありがとうございます。今日は泣かずに済むかもしれません。
ま、泣いたっていい気がするけどな。涙の数だけ強くなるってやつで。そういや時間ねえんだった。じゃあめぼしいもんレジ持ってくわ。
ああ、私も。吉沢さん、またね。はい、お疲れ様です。楽しい方たちですね。はい、素敵だと思います。私、今度こそ勝ちます。実力を証明してみせます。前回の失敗を踏まえて、これも買っておきました。ハワイに有名な日本の神社の分院がありまして、さっき買ってきたんです。大きな大会の前はいつもお守りを買ってたんです。妹がこういうジンクスにこだわってて。けど前の大会の時は買うのを忘れてしまって。でももう大丈夫です。これできっと。そろそろ行かないと。私も家族へのお土産買いに来たんでした。すみません、引き止めてしまって。それではまた。
Wow, no airport.
そうだよ。だからあそこで部長を殺されたのなかったんだ。なぜ正しい選択だったからさ。
It's what happens when you're corrupt. You gotta start becoming aware of everything. How the hell did he miss that? He should be looking both ways, right? Damn, that lei is so big. And so stiff, too.
かぶれてる。
まあ気持ちはわかるけどな。
お前らが遊んでる間に厄介なことになってるぜ。
意外な売れ筋の商品がマスクや予告状カードらしいんだって。
こちらグッズを取り扱っているお店の収益をグラフ化したものです。
去年の倍。これはもう回答特需だよね。
こんなの売ってたんだ。
うちでもやってみる？回答グッズ。凍らせてみるか。回答だけに回答なんつってやんねえからな。
巷のこの現象を出演者の皆さんはどのように捉えているのでしょうか。
明智君どうかな。
そうですね。
出た、アンチ回答のターンって出現して自爆しろ。
彼らにはいわゆる義足っぽさ、それを感じるんです。大衆が無言のうちに感じた鬱憤を彼らが巧みに汲み取って晴らしている。それが人気の秘訣なんじゃないかと。
意外だね。前と言ってることが変わったけど。
危険な存在であることは変わりありません。でも、いや、これ以上言うと。
いいよ、言っちゃおうよ。
ダメですって。乗せられませんよ。前の炎上で懲りてるんで。
泥棒が警察や政治家を押しのけて大人気か。世も末だな。
失礼。
何怒ってんだよ。ちょっと便所。客来たらよろしくな。
解析終わってる。例のデータこれから集まる。時差ボケかよ。なら明日。
That's so cool. Phantom Thieves stamp, isn't that awesome? You think that the Phantom Thieves will target next? Really excited to find out. Don't care who it is, just do it already. The fact that like people are trying to profit out of goodwill. They're all jet lag. Someone from Shujin came from LeBlanc yesterday. He had messy hair and glasses. Sounds like... I think so. The counselor, he said he was studying cognitive science. He's in that field too. I don't think he's connected with the incident with stuff. Well, I don't know. I didn't get that vibe from him. He seemed actually interested in cognitive. It wasn't like he was just using it. For a stranger to connect with Futaba is no easy feat. He must have quite a talent of him. I'm not sure talent is the word for it, but yeah, he's cool. You know, I get him to counsel you. I see no point of having my heart probed by an utter stranger. Truth, man. Still, I'm curious to know how he managed to negate Futaba's as usual reticence. I don't know. We just talk normally. I think he's just a good listener, right? Maybe he ended up talking more than usual. So it's true. He does have some extraordinary effect. Does have some greater insight. The better the epsi, the inner truth of the heart. To see or to perceive. Makoto, is there any way you can arrange for me to meet him? I want to meet him that badly? I feel there is something I hear myself. I confess for myself. I can't make anything happen instantly, but you'll see what I can do. Well, hibiscus, truly a flower of singular beauty. The vivid color complements the water too. I can't wear a flower on his hair, it's weird. I don't know, the guy next to you wears it like a champ. Heck is that? It's intense. and be that rude about it. I'm not lending it to you. Well, you actually bought that thing? Yes, for sketching purposes. You're kidding. When I showed them how much money I had, they lowered the price. Truly a gland of generosity. Wow, that's like a max level haggling maneuver. It's nothing of sorts. I simply express my passion to them. Language barriers are surprisingly easy to break through as long as you can convey your feelings. Why? That is bull.
おかえり。旅行帰ってきた日なのに関心ね。お土産買ってきたよ。囚人学園の校長が亡くなったわ。道路を横断中に立ち止まって大型車両と衝突。外傷性ショック死、自殺の線が濃厚らしいけど。自殺？校長先生が？でもこれから自殺しようって人間が警察署に向かうかしら。しかもタクシー使って。事件ってこと？心境の変化にしても不自然よ。改心としか思えない。怪盗団に狙われたっていうの？そんなはずない。どうして言い切れるの？だってこれまでのケースからしたら改心させるのは自白させるためでしょ。行動が矛盾してるっていうか。最近校長に変わった様子は？ちょっとわかんない。生徒とあまり接点ない人だから。そう、修学旅行中何かあったのかしら。あ、ごめん、お勉強中だったよね。邪魔したわ。
Oh, what's up, kitty?
いや、なんでもない。変なことに巻き込まれちゃダメよ。まずいよ。みんなにも話してほしい。
Oh yeah? Dude, so like this past like few days, I was just looking at like, okay, what is the worst case scenario for me financially if I got the job? And then like looking at finance stuff and expenses and everything. Worst case scenario for expenses and all that. Like if I can't stay at my grandparents' place, like where if I had to actually rent out a place, like where and how long and what kind of expenses I need. I've been looking at banks too. I'm like, okay, well, it seems like Japan's not all about getting multiple bank accounts under one bank. Because I like to have 6 bank accounts, you know, all for different purposes because of the jar system I talked to you about like the other day. Because I have multiple bank accounts to follow the jar money management system, and I have it here like under 2 bank accounts. I have 2 banks that I use that system in. But then in Japan, it seems like you can only have 1 bank account per bank. And then I was like looking at Rakuten's bank, and then I was like, so it seems like you can only have 1 account, but you can have multiple groups. I don't know how that works. And I looked at Sony Bank's website, I looked at SMB's website, and then I looked at AU Bank, and then I'm like, all of these places only allows 1 account. That was quick. Never mind that. Did you know about this? The fantasies are getting popular. I was surprised when we got back to Japan. We're actually paying attention to who's our next target. This is where we work hard. Let's do something again and surprise the world. Yeah. want to talk a little about the trip. I want to hear all your stories from Hawaii. Dude, if I was like, I accidentally romanced one of the girls in this game, and I wanted to romance her instead, but damn it, I screwed up. It's not even common to have a checkings and a savings. Yeah, like I saw some banks they allow some banks allow 2 accounts. Like one of them has to be like, oh, speaking of checkings account, I was like looking up checkings account in Japan. And I was like, no, there's a salary account. Checkings account is meant for corporate. Yeah, I also saw that too. It's like 0.02% interest rate, and I'm like, Jesus, that's lower than like when it was really bad in America. But anyways, my point is that like I saw a checkings account, but then like that's usually meant for corporate. Oh yeah? Man, that is so confusing. Why can't you just make it simple? I wonder what the reasoning behind it. Why can't they just give you a debit account? It's your money, right? Why do you have to be approved to get a debit card? It's your money. Good for the people in Hawaii. Sounds great. And ATMs have schedules. That doesn't make sense to me either. Galapagos? Okay, I don't know. I don't know that if that's a real thing or if that's a figure of speech that I have no awareness of. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. Here's a question. When you're there, and if you don't have your hanko with you, do some places like start freaking out that you don't have it with you? They're like saying, "Oh shoot, what should we do? Like, can't I just sign the damn paper?" Oh damn, that sucks. And then Japan, they don't pay bi-weekly either. They pay it they literally by the month. So you have to like plan your entire finances for an entire month, right? Yeah, so you have to like plan your entire finance for the entire month. That's so crazy. How do you like, what do you do for your finances? Do you do like kakeibo and stuff like that, or to manage everything? Because of the whole like the way how you can't have multiple bank accounts, I might just have to kakeibo everything. Do you like plan on investing any of it? Yeah, but no investments, huh?
ちげえよ。包丁には何もしてねえ。
Oh yeah. Well, I guess you don't really have a US address to use, right? Do you still have like your US phone number? Oh, okay. Do you still have like your US phone number? You know, you can transfer if you don't, like you could have like transferred your US phone number to like Google Voice. And that will be free. Oh, okay. So yeah, you have your US.
痕跡には気づいていた。本当に私のノートからデータを抜いたってこと。
Yeah, that's true. But then like, think of it like Forex, right? And then like I heard like places like Interactive Brokers, which is probably like the best broker in the world, Interactive Brokers. But there's like the Japan version. It makes it difficult for people overseas, and then like the US version of Interactive Brokers makes it hard for people living in Japan to expats living in Japan. So like that part kind of sucks. Like if you're using Interactive Brokers. But then like I hear like Webull, like as long as you have a US bank account and US address. Oh. Yeah, so why don't you try to sign up for like Webull or something and then just try to invest it there. I have, what do you call it, referral codes. I get something and you get something. You get free stocks. I get free stocks if you sign up with Webull under my account. Unless you have that account already.
こればかりはどう考えても一味の中に誠がいないと不可能。いや、でもそんなバカな真似。それに囚人の校長の件に一切関わっていないという話は本当なの？
She just took that at face value. I don't know how that works, so I mean, whatever works best for you. Have you ever tried talking to like not a financial, yeah, maybe financial advisor or financial planner? Stash a big emergency fund and then figure it out from there. Okay. How much do you plan on stacking up onto emergency fund? Like what is like the cutoff limit before you go like 20K? So 2 million yen? Not like 20K yen. That's like $200.
その方が合理的だと思うだけよ。
I think if I start working in Japan, I'm going to spend an entire year and a half just living deadly frugally, and then
私の捜査情報を見たなら、あなたは奥村に私と同じ疑いを持ったはず。
Like if I don't feel like I don't need it, then I won't buy it. And video games are like, you know, they like, especially when you're playing like MMOs or whatever, like that takes up a lot of your time and it costs very little relatively anyway, so. Hmm.
しかもパレスを除いたなら、その答えも見たはずよ。
Do you have any investments?
教えて。怪盗団は奥村に何をして何を知ったの？
Oh, you don't have any. Okay.
なぜああいう結果になったの？聞かせてもらうわよ。
Do you want to have investments? Or do you not care that much? Because I think like investments, like at least you're like, you know, catching up with inflation. Yeah, I remember you telling me that. Yeah. Why don't you talk to like a financial advisor? I'm pretty sure there are some people in Japan that can help you with that, right? I mean, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just like a finance, like a person that's really into finance, or I wouldn't say really into finance, but I like looking at finances because that's like the thing that I fear the most. So like study a lot about finance.
お姉ちゃんのデータの話の前に、校長先生の件だけど、もうネットで話題になってる。
怪盗団の仕業とかには今んとこなってねえけど。
I'm not surprised. Although I don't know anything about those two, because I never actually looked into that. Maybe I will like later later after the stream.
週刊誌で鴨志田事件の隠蔽が抜かれたろ。あれを苦にした自殺と思われてるようだ。
もしかして校長の自殺って私たちにも責任ある？
どういうことだよ。
Other people who didn't have who didn't marry a Japanese spouse and then still managed to like retire. I don't know what the rule is for expats about permanent residence. Is it like if you work there X number of years, you get to have permanent Oh, if they're not American? But then like they could be like anything but American. They could be Canadian. Yeah, pensions. At least pensions in Japan. There's actually pensions happening in Japan, but that also like there's not enough young people like to keep up with the pensions with the old people that's also living really long. Okay, so we're kind of like forced to work for 10 years.
警察も政治家も
Well, 1 year's passed by for you, right? A high skilled person? Okay.
ニュースもだけど、怪盗団のグッズとかまであるんでしょ。こんな騒ぎ想像してなかった。
社会の真っ当な大人より
See, stuff like that, I don't know.
社会問題まで怪盗に解決させようとしている。
ちょっと怖い。
私たちがしてること、本当に正しいのかな。
実際、隠蔽はやってたわけだろ。要は自業自得じゃねえか。
それは。おいおい、本題に戻れよ。新島のデータの話だろ。おいなり頼む。
なぜ俺なんだ。新島検事はまず一連の連続事件のうち明らかに事故や病気でない不審なものを抜き出している。それらに共通点がないかを探っていたらしい。
Well, if you're dating around, are you dating around? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to say.
憶測の部分もあるようだが、過半数の事件で大きな利益を得る立場にあった存在を特定している。株式会社奥村フーズおよびその代表取締役社長奥村邦和だ。
God, it's so hard to read like Romaji from time to time. Oh yeah? Cool. Oh, that's kind of... Well, I mean, I don't know how it is, how dating is like in Japan these days, but I remember like... Even 10 years ago, like, people want to get... Or even 5 years ago, people would just say like, don't want to just... They don't usually just date around. They usually just say like the guy or the girl would say like they like that person and then like they start going on dates. You know? Instead of like dating around just to find out if they like each other, you know? Oh, really? But you actually went out with the guy or girl, whichever one. Well, it's Japan, so I'm pretty sure it's a guy. They don't have gay marriages yet. Or actually, maybe I've heard of it. Just recently. Okay. Is he the type that, yeah, or is dating culture like you have to like schedule a date and everything? That's not like... Oh, I don't think that's like the case in like Japanese Tinder from what I've heard. Like Japanese Tinder is actually dating instead of like hookup culture. I think hookup culture just happens just by trying to pick up people, like usually girls in at nightlife. Oh, really? Even in Japan? Sometimes I'm like kind of scared about like Japanese like dating scene, especially girls. Like I feel like they might scam you or something like that. Like that's what I'm afraid of. Oh, okay. What about like Tapple? Tappuru. Yeah, like what was it? What was the other one? God, I forgot the other name was, but I know there's one by like a security company called Tapura, like a internet security company. What, like Bumble? Do they use Bumble in Japan too, or Coffee Meets Bagel? Is Coffee Meets Bagel still a thing? I saw that on Shark Tank. Only one CEO is profiting from these. Because Bumble, like the girl has to do the reach out to. Oh yeah? I think Hinge is probably like the most non-hookup version of all the apps in the West. Yeah, but in Bumble, it's not like the guy does the person that initiates the conversation. The female has to do all the initiation when you match. I would think that would work out very well in Japan because knowing, like, well, at least with my experience, usually, like, I've seen girls doing the confession first more often here in Japan than like here in America. Oh, okay. It's not. So you got it's one of those. Oh, let's schedule shit instead of like, oh, can we see each other tonight? You know, stuff. Nothing like that happens. Dang, he's in one of those kind of companies, huh? Where he has to work after hours. Oh, okay. He owns his own business, oh yeah? What does he do? I guess that makes sense if he's trying to hustle himself. See, even that, okay. See, that's still I'm trying to figure out because it's not coming into my head that eating out is cheaper than like eating in. Like that concept is so strange to me. So like, oh, so he's a flipper. Okay. Like repair flipper. Why don't he make YouTube videos of his process? You know, like, you know that one guy, like, on YouTube, where, well, he's American, but then this one guy, he like buys a bunch of broken like video game systems and then like he'll repairs it. Okay. Yeah, and then he like repairs it and then like he sells and then he says like, yeah, I'm gonna end up like I have all these I want to see if I can repair all this and then like is it working, you know, like I forgot what that channel name was, but I've seen some of this guy's videos who he repairs video game system that he bought on like eBay that were, you know, considered as is broken systems.
残念だったな。廃人化の謎を解く手柄は我が輩のものになりそうだぜ。
実際お前より役に立ってたじゃねえか。
おい、引き捨てならないぞ。どっちが役立たずか思い知らせてやる。
おお、見せてもらおうじゃねえか。
リュウジ、やめなって。
どうやらここに我が輩の居場所はなさそうだ。なら今日限りでお別れだ。
God, calm down.
待ってよ。じゃあな。
どうせすぐ戻ってくんだろ。くさ
我が輩は人間だ。我が輩一人だってやれる。前までずっと一人だったじゃないか。まずは奥村をやらないとな。
今の猫ちゃん面白くないわね。
That's nice. Well, at least you guys are like in the vicinity of each other, so you're like getting each other's vibes, I guess. I don't know how else to word it.
大衆は怪盗団は正義で一色。例の校長の死にも無関心。
面白くないのは僕もです。テレビであんな発言をしたせいでソース感だ。ま、批判くらいで折れる気はないですけど。
こっちだってやられっぱなしじゃない。先月のハッカーの件で持った疑惑が囚人の校長の死で確信に変わったわ。最近の廃人化や精神暴走の件、怪盗団の仕業よ。
根拠は奥村フーズですか？調べてましたよね。
最近奥村の周りで廃人化の事例が多発してるらしいの。奥村と怪盗団との間に接点があれば。会ってくれないと困るけどね。
見切り発車ってことですか？憶測だけで言ったんですか？真剣の資格停止なんて。通い詰めてるお店のマスターによくそんなことを。
事件を解決するためよ。
特捜部長の後ろ盾があるからって最近ちょっと強引ですよ、サエさん。警察からすればほとんど縄張り嵐だ。後で痛い目見ても知りませんよ。
それ上からも言われたわ。
まずは怪盗団の手口です。それがわからないと警察も動けませんしね。
こんな特別な相手に規則通りの捜査じゃ尻尾なんてつかめない。こだわる必要あるの？
規則を無視して世直しですか？それ怪盗団と同じですよ。精神暴走事件の犯人を捕らえる、その気持ちは同じなんですけどね。
What if it's like
我が輩としたことが
始末する。落ち着よ。猫一匹かまっている時間などない。
やっぱり一人じゃ無理なのか。
ひどい。
なんだ、よく見えねえ。誰と主。
Why the hell is she here?
ねえ、モルガナ見た？行きたいけど心配しすぎかな。ご飯になったら帰ってくるって思ってたのに。あ、みんなのとこ行ってないかな。
Oh yeah? What is he using? WordPress? Oh yeah? The food's still in his bowl. Do you think he really just took off like that? He's a cat, so it probably got into an accident. Does he really seem to be the type who would go off and die on some Japanese web designer? Oh no. Is it gonna be full of text with, you know how Japanese website design is just so overwhelming? I hope that's not the case. Like, if you've seen like Japanese websites, it's just text on text on text, right? It's not like minimalistic. Oh, like Squarespace or Wix or whatever. You know, if he has a WordPress, I have licenses to Divi, like that he can use. I'm gonna have to charge him a little bit though, but like not as much as like all he has to do is just have like a cheap WordPress hosting, right? And then like what do you call it? And then he can use like my license for Divi. Or, you know, the web, if you go to elegancethemes.com, like that's I have unlimited licenses for those because I bought it a long time ago. It's like a web builder for WordPress. I'm sure he'll come back with it.
みんなちょっと冷たくない？まあいいや。
やっぱ回答しかねえよ。
Think about comment on it. Yeah, you don't want to like make your relationship into a business deal, right? I guess the only way you should do is like mention it only when he talks about it. My wife threw out one of my books without asking me. Damn, that sucks. The Okumura way, and it was even signed. With his logical management skills, he revived his company that was on the verge of bankruptcy. Then he started Big Bang Burger, a bold and creative venture. Okumura words or philosophy. She sold out of a second half. Yeah. You know what I use for my website? Oh yeah, you don't know my website, huh? I use this thing. I use Notion, and I use like a web builder for Notion. Maybe I did tell you this. I know we talked about Notion before, but I don't know if I told you I'm using a website about it. What website with it? It has like SEO systems and everything. Second-hand shop is mostly known for sales of goods and supporting charitable causes. But what does that pawn shop offer that second-hand shop doesn't? Money, loans, or collaterals, refunds. Yeah, bullet.so. bullet.so. That's what I use. I have like I'm able to have two lifetime websites with them, so because I bought it a long time ago when they were just getting started, so I have lifetime for 2 websites. Are comparatively less focused on money management, but a larger business could donate unused stock to them while use them as tax write-off that way. It takes in front business acumen to figure out how to be both profitable. Yeah, it's not easy with the Notion. Like, I will say WordPress and other website builder like Wix or Squarespace is definitely better for SEO. And I have training in SEO, so. But I will have to, if he wants help from me, I'm gonna have to charge him. It takes incredible business acumen to figure out how to be both profitable and charitable at once. Yeah, I think it might be cheaper if he just gets a self-hosted WordPress, like use services like Namecheap or something, or get Squarespace or Wix, and just pay like what? How much is a CEO a .com right now? It's like, oh, they're gonna. I think .coms are getting the domain prices are getting raised September 1st. Yeah, so if you want to get your own .com, you should just buy it now before September 1st. Because I think every site is raising their prices on September 1st. There are rumors that President Okumura may be gathering into politics. Is it true that the current administration is incompetent in a number of ways? I would love to have a charismatic man like him leading your country. Oh wow, I kind of changed the way how... I wonder what's up with Morgana though. He should be hurry up and come back. Divide and pursue, not divide and conquer.
Mona, 帰ってこない。
腹減ったら帰ってくるよ。
続きましてニュースです。本日未明、奥村フーズ本社ビルの窓ガラスが多数割られているのが発見され、
Hey, this is that Okumura.
他にも奥村氏の銅像が倒されるなど多くの被害が。
誰かに恨まれでもしたかね。
侵入者の形跡がなかったことから犯人の特定は困難が予想されます。
Do you think Mona charged in there by himself? Seemed like it sometimes, but he'd totally be a capable cat when he wants it to be either way. Let's go to Okumura's palace tomorrow. Okay, that I have not learned about is the Google Shopping part. Or Google Merchant, I mean. Did he say he'd go alone? Does that mean he's in danger? The chances of that are highly unlikely. Yeah, you should show him the video. What was her name again? That Filipino American girl that does a lot of coding. She made a video about like how Japanese website is so like different from all the other websites. For like a minimalist country, their website is just so like non-minimalist websites. Here, let me look for it real quick. Maybe I'll show it to you, and maybe you can bring it up to him. Oh yeah, Answer in Progress. That's the name. Alex is most likely their corporate headquarters. I'll look into it a little more. Prefer a little more caution, but this is an emergency. We'll go tomorrow. Don't forget everyone. Wait, how do we do that? Oh. The windows at their office got bust. Mm-hmm. The Phantom Thieves? No way. I wouldn't put it past them. I say watch it at faster speeds. Never watch videos at 1x speed. Put a request into the Phantom Thieves. My boss is just the worst. He just dumps overtime on you while he dashes off right at 5. I wish the Phantom Thieves work at their magic on him. What would that be like if they changed his heart? Well, they say you become the opposite of how you normally are, so I guess you'll become more open-minded, communicate better, and start taking it. He's basically being awesome as the president of Okumura Foods. Oh no, soon enough.
絶対当たってるからな。
本題はモナ。
わってるよ。例の廃人事件の証拠もバッチリ聞き出さねえと。
確か双葉、パレスのキーワードを調べてくれてたよね。本社ビルが宇宙だ。
ああ、それでビッグバンバーガーね。ビッグバンって宇宙語だしね。
いや、宇宙語ではないけどね。あの出店コンセプト、社長のイメージから来てたわけね。
宇宙か。高ぶるな。
入ったらいきなり空気ねえとか勘弁してくれよ。
いい？起動するわよ。
What the fuck? Why is Akechi here at all? Wow, this music kind of goes hard.
ニュースのこともあったからね。奥村社長が警戒してるのよ。
あの野郎、手間かけさせやがって。
まるで映画の中だな。スケッチブック持ってくればよかった。
What? Oh, I guess I don't know how navies work. Chance to instantly hold up enemies. Okay, I guess I'm trying to get that next. Wow, that place is crazy. The place seems out of this world, but this one's really in space. Looks like a lever for the elevator. Certainly reassuring to have you with us anyways. Let's try using the elevator. Certain way to get it open. Damn. Oh, there's a hacker right next to us.
今回は早々に足止めを食ったな。これはまた本人の認知を操作する流れか。
でもモナだって先へ進めてないはずよね。ならパレスにいるとしてもここより手前にいるはず。お待ちなさい。
誰だよ。
あの服、まさか私たちと同じ。
黒い仮面、まさかまだらめや金城が言い残した。
じゃあこいつが廃人化の犯人ってか。
俺たちをつけてたのはお前か。
なんとか言えっての。
お前ら勘違いもほどほどにしろよ。モナ、無事だったのね。ご無沙汰だなパンサー。
ご無沙汰ってほどでもなくね。
お宝を狙ってきたのなら尻尾を巻いて帰った方がいい。
いや、お前を探しに来たんだが。
お宝は我が輩とこの美少女怪盗がもらうからだ。
美少女怪盗？
ペルソナだって使えんだからな。
美少女怪盗と申します。自分で言っちゃったよ。
緊張感に欠けるな。
お宝は私たちがいただきます。
Is she gonna be part of our party too?
あなたたちは怪盗失格です。いいですか？立派な怪盗とは。
言ってやれ。
あなたどう考えてるんです？そうです。無駄話はおやめなさい。そっちが降ってきたんじゃん。
モナ、なんなんだよこいつ。
待て、今ちゃんとするから。
あなた、
俺？
少しは場の空気を読みなさい。
え？
あなたは柄が悪くて頭も悪い。
は
あ？あなたは何でしたっけ？
わざわざこんなこと言うためにここに？
なんつうか、あいつ安全なやつっぽくね。
お宝は私たちがいただきます。
それさっき言った。お前らとおしゃべりしてる暇はね
えんだ。やめとけよ。
我が輩たちをなめんなよ。
後ろ。
来るぞ。
Why were they there in the first place?
ひょどってんじゃねえよ。
後でいつもの場所に。
あ、お疲れ。
なかなか厳しかったな、この疲労感。初めてペルソナに目覚めた時以来だ。
さっきから何見てるの？
ああ、ごめん。待ってる間時間もったいなかったから。奥村フーズのエントランス嵐がまたニュースになってる。
だーくそ、なんで俺ばっか追ってくんだ。美少女怪盗様がドア開けっから。
あのドア多分生体認証式だったのに、どうやって。
あの子何なんだろうね。
What if she's like the daughter of it?
本当なのか？
見た目それっぽかったけど。
モナ、裏切ったの？やだ。
裏切ってはいないと思う。もしそうなら正体をバラすとか直接的な脅しをかけてきてもおかしくないし。
つうか、モルガナとあの怪盗女はそもそもどういう関係なんだ？
声質や体のフォルムから言って俺たちの同い年くらいに見えたな。
私どこかで見たことある気がする。
マジ？
学校だったかな。
学校？そういや。
囚人の生徒なのか？
そんな気がするだけ。仮面かぶってたしね。生徒会室に全校生徒の写真名簿があるの。美少女怪盗のことが分かればモルガナに接触できるかもしれないし。
じゃあ俺たちは奥村フーズのことでも探るか。廃人化との関係を調べた方がいいから。
吊るし上げてやる。
People are going on and on about bashing Okumura foods. Apparently, they've been secretly using low-quality ingredients brought in from overseas. Furthermore, any employees who are suspected of Okumura were let go without reason. That coupled with Mysterio's death of rival company CEO. People have been coming after us too. Should just hurry up and punish him. Feeding him some real dangerous stuff. It wasn't like this a few days ago, so could it be that they have been a whistleblower from within? Man, I didn't do any like confidant stuff this past few. Screw their employees for the sake of profit. The CEO of Big Bang Burger? Why? Apparently they've been really shitty to their employees and never pay overtime, yet people hard enough that they actually died. I also heard that pissed off former employees and the one who trashed their corporate entrance. There's a lot of terrible rumors about them, including what they strong-armed their competitors. Thought about how they make so much food for so cheap. I hope nothing weird mixed in. Would somebody normally call himself beauty thief? I bet Morgana made her say it. But even if he told her to, they lied about her being able to use Persona 2. Don't know if that is indeed a lie though, but we didn't see her use one. No matter how you slice it, she's totally an amateur. We can't take her lightly. She has a Morgana on her side, remember? Clearly figured out something we don't know. We need and uncover an identity of that masked girl.
Ah! この子けど年下か。
リュウジ。嘘、これ同い年？お父さんの友達に似てる。
真面目にやれ。
少し休憩しましょうか。女子生徒だけでも何百人だもんね。
なんかみんな同じ顔に見えてきた。
見つけられんのかな。
But yeah, if every student is dressed the same with the same type of haircut, you have to really rely on not those things.
美少女怪盗もこんなじゃなかった？
奥村だ。
生体認証式のドアを難なく開けたこととも符合するわね。
でもなんでパレスにいたんだろ
う。んなの本人に吐かせりゃいいじゃん。
今日はもう帰ってるかもしれないからまた明日にしましょう。私戸締まりしていくから。それじゃあ明日ね。
土いじり興味あります？いいんですか？これ下ろしてもらえると。さすが男の子、ありがとう。2年でしょ？じゃあ私の方がお姉さんだ。どっかで会ったこと。あ、自己紹介してないね。
奥村春さんよね。奥村フーズ代表取締役社長奥村邦和の一人娘。どうしてその父親のパレスにいたのか。
そうか、やっぱりそうだったんだ。すごいな、一日でバレちゃった。あの世紀末な格好すごく似合ってたよ。
その話はやめておきましょう。なんで怪盗に？
お父様は経営者として評価されてるけど、私いろいろ疑問があって、実際大変なことになっちゃったし、だから自己満足かもしれないけど私なりの償い。でもこんなの逃げかな。
モルガナとはどこで？
それは本当に偶然、会社のビルの前で寂しそうな猫を見つけたの。
それがモルガナ？
追いかけてったら異世界に入っちゃって、お父様の会社を私が変えることはできないけど、怪盗になればお父様を変えることはできると思って。
私たち協力できないのかな。
何がしたいのかわからない人たちと協力なんてできないよ。今じゃ無駄に世の中を騒がせているだけだし、それに弱い者を助ける怪盗団は仲間を助けてあげないみたいだし。
それは。
私はただお父様に罪を償ってほしい。それからそのきっかけをくれたモナちゃんのお手伝いをしたいだけなの。
けれど目的は一緒でしょ。協力した方が。
いいえ、モナちゃんと2人で行きます。
なかなか痛いとこ疲れたね。何がしたいのかわからないか。協力を取り付けるのは無理そうね。どうするかみんなと相談しよう。モルガナもほっとけないし。
ただいま戻りました。
あいつらを追い払え。
Oh my god, this type of
最
face.
優先で頼む。ようやく正解への足がかりを得たというのにこれだ。何が回答だ。マスコミに何か聞かれたか。
いえ、怪盗団がどうか。
怪盗団とやらの掲示板で私が1位になったそうだよ。
報道のせいですか。
成功者への妬みだよ。最大限の幸福のために犠牲を払う覚悟もない。老いも若きもくだらぬ虚像に喜んで、この国に未来はないよ。
いたらどうします。
まだ私を疑っているのか。
いえ。
そんなことより。
Why are you lying? Just say yeah.
はい。
ならいい。あれでも有力議員の息子さんだ。愛想よくしてやってくれ。いずれ今の我が社に、いや私にとって必要不可欠なコネクションになる男だ。
精一杯自分にできること。
それでいい。それでこそ奥村の娘だよ。
Of course, everybody will be disappointed. Somewhere calling Mishima's and they're thanking us for resolve requests that we didn't. These requests are indeed resolved. Someone must have been going into mementos other than us. By taking the beauty suit, we should look into this. Rather chase him down instead of sit and wait. Method is indeed a classic one. I have all sorts of snacks. No teachers to stop me in this field trip. I have not saved in a while. Dude, I have not done shit. Isn't it a little strange how Kumara's top of the fan side? I mean, there's a ton of other companies that do the same thing. Singling him out of all the praise he gets. Besides, there's a bunch of strange rumors starting to surface about his company. I mean, like that stuff happening is... You buy that occult BS, I'm sure it's a coincidence.
Hello, everyone.
Oh god. Here, Hawaii doesn't even count as going to a foreign country and it's full of Japanese tourists. I bet you were all able to speak Japanese whenever you went, weren't you? We'll use Japanese to pressure you into buying things as if their life depended on it. I'm sure I'm used to it though, so I haggled them in English. How much you know your English? What's one of the supposed origin of the phrase "cat got your tongue"? All cats who don't meow, cats eating human tongues. cats eating human tongues. I think I heard that somewhere. Say that the tongues of liars and blasphemers were cut out and fed cats. It's also possible it came from the pirate's cattle 9 tails leaving a prisoner snuck in to talk. Expression involving cats. Maybe I should ask if I'm wrong. It relates to how cats seem capable of surviving all kinds of danger, even ones you expect to kill them. It's great how many people want us to change to heart though, when a food CEO. I mean, duh, he was doing tons of shady shit. Sounds like everyone's expecting us to actually take him down.
Mona が来たら謝るんだからね。
合ってるっつの。
美少女回答にも注意しておかないと。
ここで張り込みというわけだな。
持久戦。
今日去年じゃねえの。
She got the freaking magazine with her.
いや、待て。
やっぱお前らたるみ切ってる。
私たちにご用？
回答お願いチャンネルの依頼、あなたが叶えてない？むやみに引き受けないでほしいの。
たちまち足がつくぞ。そうなれば俺たちまでとばっちりだ。
そんなこと私のせいでそんな。実はあまり機械には強くなくて。
謝んのかよ。
私たちのために言ってくれたのよ。お礼だって言わないと。
そろそろ機嫌直してくれない？
我が輩目当てだった。やっぱり我が輩がいないとダメなのか。
そうか？
リュウジ、ごめんね。モルガナの気持ち考えてなかったよね。アンドの
皆さんコードネームとかはよろしいの？
リュウジもさ、本心じゃないんだよ。
まあ俺も悪かった。別に人間じゃねえとか役に立たねえとかそんなの気にしねえって。
デリカシーなさす。
案のお膳立てがまさしく台無し。
ああ、そうかよ。どうせ我が輩は役立たずだよ。そこまで言うならお前ら相当できんだろうな。我が輩のこと捕まえてみろ。美少女怪盗乗れ。できなかったら我が輩のことを諦めてもらうからな。
言っちゃった。
何時間待たされたと思ってやがんだ。
ああ、もう趣旨変わってるじゃないの。
Oh shoot. Oh my god. Since there are dead ends all over the floor, we can do is manage to corner him once.
モルガナ、ちょっと話聞けよ。
話すことなんてね。
ねえ、そんなに意地張ることないでしょ。
我が輩は男なんだ。はいそうですかと頭下げられっか。
あれは何？
あ
もう
随分古典的な手に引っかかったな。
あいつら
このままじゃキリがないぞ。エンジンの音聞こえないね。
こっちは足がない分簡単に逃がしてしまうわね。
くそー、モルガナの野郎。
ざまねえぜあい。
本当にあれでよかったの？
いいに決まってんだよ。
こんなに探し回らせやがって。電話も通じないところで何をしていた？男と夜遊びか？そうなんだろ
夜遊びなんてそんな。
う。楽しいこと僕にもしてくれよ。できないってのか？
いた。
春、てめえ春から離れろかな。
なんだこのクソ猫が。
くそ、これじゃ誰かいないのか。
にゃーにゃーうっせんだよクソ猫。モルガナの野郎。
今モナの声。ちょっとあれなんかヤバゲじゃない？話して。奥村さん。モナ。
てめえ俺の仲間に何してる。お騒がせして悪かったね。フィアンセとのただの血は喧嘩だ。
でも奥村さん嫌がってんじゃん。
よくも恥をかかせてくれたな。これ奥村さんにも報告しとかないと。その顔覚えたぞ。
大丈夫？私よりモナちゃんが。
どうってことねえって。
今の人本当に婚約者なの？
婚約とかすげえ。ただの喧嘩って感じじゃなかったけど、親に相談した方が良くない？無駄だと思う。土下座してでも許してもらえって、そんな風に言われるだけ。
事情がありそうだな。
さっきまでのことは少し春を休ませてやってくれないか。
足りめえだろ。お前んちいいよな。
すまん。
ごめん、寝てた。
休めた？
モナちゃん？
とにかくさっき話した通りだ。役立たずの我が輩のためにこれ以上命かけてもらうわけにいかねえ。人間に戻れる確証だって。これじゃ取引になんねえよ我が輩たち。
誰がお前のために回答を？俺は自分の見識を広げるためにやっている。
そんな気休めやめてくれ。別れてもらうぜ。
嘘やめよ。異世界で倒れてるの見つけた時、モナちゃん言ってたでしょ。我が輩だって怪盗団の一員だって。ここが大好きなんだよね。
そんなわけな。
私も自分に嘘ついてたけど、ペルソナと契約するとき分かったの。お父様がひどいことしてるからなんて多 ただの建前だって。私
結婚したくないんでしょ。
立場も責任もある大人の決めたことだから、きっと正しい。バカみたい。形のないものに縛られてずっと黙ったまま結婚の相手まで。でももう我慢しない。私あの人無理。
なんだよ急。
モナちゃんはどうしてずっと人間に戻りたいって言っていたの？
それは初めは記憶を取り戻すまでの仮の住みかぐらいに思ってた。でも自分が何なのか、何のために生まれたかも一向にわからなくて。
モルガナ、
目的が欲しかった。怪盗団にいる目的が復讐したい相手も助けたいやつもいない。だから我が輩にとってここが行っちゃえって唯一の居場所だ。ずっとここにいたいんだ。
すがすがしいほど
最初からいやいいんだったく。
我が輩と組んだらどんな厄介事が降って湧くかわからんぞ。本当にいいんだな。
いろいろ今更でしょ。てか私たちも一緒にいたいに決まってんじゃん。
ああ、心配かけてごめんなさい。我が輩の居場所はここだ。諸話代分しっかり働いてやる。サボっちまってた分は
よし。
まあ私たちって結局運命の出会いってやつなんじゃない？
そうだ。
うわっ、終電やべえ。
俺もだ。
続きはまたにしましょう。
私
うちに泊まってき。梨つけとく。
また明日ね。
我が輩寝るにしても
つけておこう。
我が輩は
Oh my god, there's so many days I just missed out on confidence.
なあ、どうなってんだよ。また違う女の子連れてきやがって。そういうことじゃなくてさ。泣かすんじゃねえぞ。うちの猫、拾って世話してくれたんだって。
いえ、そんな大したことは。
世話してやったのこっちだけどな。どうした？楽しそう。
こんなに大勢でお食事なんて久しぶりだから。
今日は遅くならないうちに帰りなよ。親御さん心配してるだろうからさ。
帰りたくなければいいんだぞ。
ちゃんと帰る。お父様に警戒されたら改心させるの難しくなるんでしょ。また連絡する。連絡先いい？
一人で大丈夫か？なんなら我が輩も一緒に。
モナちゃんの居場所はここでしょ。
Dude, Sojiro's right there. It'll be strange if she knew what the cat was saying.
まあな。
Answering questions like that, like as if she knew exactly what she'd say.
彼の家に迎えていただくことになった。まだ正式に籍を入れるわけではないが、今の若者はそういうものだろう。誠意を見せてこい。できるな。
私には自分が住む家さえ。
帰りは遅いわ。挙句の果てに無断外泊まで。友達は選べと口を酸っぱくしてきたつもりだが、
彼らはお父様の思うような。
今は会社のことで手一杯なんだ。余計な手間をかけさせないでくれ。
And I feel like I gotta take care of this as soon as possible.
ああ、大丈夫だ。
もしもし、相談したいことがあるの。
He wants to come chat at LeBlanc's tonight.
春、相談があるって。
But is there like a deadline though? Hurry up and take him down. Fantasy wouldn't let us down, would they?
ひどい。フィアンセってあいつでしょ。さっきの春の話じゃ、奴の家に連れてかれるのが10月11日。そしたら期限は10月10日ってことだよな。
しかし、君の父を改心させれば、
So that's like 3 weeks.
警察の世話になる。罪人の娘というレッテルが一生つきまとうんだぞ。今の暮らしだって変わってしまうかもしれない。
他人の不幸で成り立つ幸せに甘んじたら、私もお父様と同じになっちゃう。それに前にね、回答お願いチャンネルに書き込みしたことがあるの。
ちょうど我が輩たちが次のターゲットでグダグダやってた頃だ。
でも回答団は動いてくれなくて、その時だった。モナちゃんと会ったのはその時から決心していたの。回答団がやらないなら私がって。
廃人か、そして改心、すべての利害が一致したな。
今度は協力してくれるよね。
もちろん。
こっから先は廃人化事件の犯人を相手にするかもってことだ。メメントスの修行とは違うぞ。覚悟しろよ。
いきなり説教かよ。
甘い。春は頭後ろに毛が生えた程度なんだ。弱っちい。本当に。まあ変身はできるし、一応パレスでの活動には問題ないが。
ごめんなさい。私のために面倒をおかけします。
いやさ、実は俺たち的にも社長さん狙うの都合いいんだわ。見ろよ、このまとめサイト。
回答団に対するネガティブなコメントばかりね。明らかに悪党の名前が挙がっているのに、回答団はなぜ黙って見ているんだ。
加熱が別次元。廃人化の剣をつかむのを忘れるなよ。
ああ、
10月10日だったな。
I guess I'll do that tomorrow.
うんうん。
なあ。
戸締まり頼んだぞ。
なあなあ。
Yet, the approval rate is still going up. Made by someone with ties at the to the banks in the financial sector. The target this time is a guy who never pays back his loans. It sounds like he might be involved in organized crime, so he could be dangerous. Even the police are having trouble catching him. He keeps changing his name and appearance to elude him. I guess he's basically the man of 100 faces. According to one particular post, he currently goes by the name of Fumio Akitsu. made a warning post about it. Is that okay? Either way, I'm sure it'll be easy for low expectations.
さてと。なあ。
Alright. I call it here. I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in, Kitty and Panda and File and what was it, Sandy? Oh yeah, I haven't seen Sandy in such a long time. Well, it's already 2:30, but yeah, I'll probably do the dungeon tomorrow.